So what's up, guys? We're the Sayin Society. You have myself, Jachik, Justin, and Jagad. And this is...
we're actually all here.
Actually.
We're actually all here.
Podcast pals reunited.
United. And like we got a bone to pick with you.
What's up? What's up?
What happened last pod, bro?
Yeah, what do you
Calling
mean?
me all crazy and shit.
Wait, we didn't even finish the intro.
Bro.
Nah, yo.
It's a weekly anime and manga discussion, episode 35.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to talk about One Piece, Black Clover, My Hero, Gachiakuta, and Vinland Saga. So Chainsaw Man and JJK are on break this week.
Sir. Okay, what's your bone to pick?
Yeah, what's your bone?
Yo, why are you calling me out last pod, bro?
Bro, the Vinland Saga shit, you didn't say at all.
The One Piece one?
Okay, fair enough. I missed that. For
Literally-
sure.
Literally
I missed that,
had my
bro.
phone like this, reading
missed
word for word what he said. This guy says, yo, he didn't say Utahime, bro.
Yeah, but
Yo, you didn't say Utahime, bro.
Vinland Saga stuff, you didn't say it all.
Yo, because we were already having a good conversation between me and
Oh,
him,
wow.
yo. I mean, y'all didn't bring up none of my
Maybe you
fucking
should've showed
thoughts.
You had no thoughts.
I mean,
Maybe you should
I
have
messaged him.
You're like, bro, it was sick. This was sick, and this was sick.
No, my JJK one, I had the shrine one, which you didn't even bring up at all.
The shrine being the same thing as his technique.
The shrine is his technique,
Yeah.
but you didn't fucking bring it
I
up
didn't
at
bring it
all.
up at all.
Yeah, piece of shit.
So you can't blame me on that.
Well, I mean, I can blame you for calling me out.
Yeah, partially though.
Pretty much
I
for
was
the one
partially
thing.
right.
The One Piece one
Yeah,
was crazy because you
100%.
said you went fucking facing this
Yo.
camera, facing this camera,
Nah, you like.
and then the Boruto
those are
shit. What's
fighting-
going
those
on,
are
bro?
fighting words.
Bro,
Those are fighting.
Yo, what?
Those are fighting words, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I wouldn't take that.
The
I
the
wouldn't take that.
Boruto ones was crazy, bro, and you didn't even back me up at all. You were fucking with it. You're like, yo, he has a Boruto figure,
you
bro. I
didn't show
wonder
up.
where he got it from. You, motherfucker, from you. Piece of shit.
Bro, I swear you're a Bartu fan.
Yeah.
bro.
What?
That's why you show up. That's why you show up. to
You
defend
knew what was
yourself.
happening last week, you
That's why you
bitch.
show up, bro.
I was.
All I'm saying is I was there for both pods. Anyways,
All right.
One Piece.
1079.
So we have this is a fan request for the cover page.
Yeah.
When I read the leaks, they said that the thing that they were doing with Caesar and Judge and everything is basically done now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the next story.
Yeah. So it's
they
just
show.
him, Luffy,
Watering a lion.
a line. It's like sunflowers and like
Yeah,
sun.
random
More
shit.
sun themed
Yeah,
stuff.
but I mean like the next chapter for
Yeah.
he's gonna go on break next week.
Oh yeah.
So then the one after that we'll
Will be
probably see
heat.
something nice.
It'll be heat.
How did this start? What did this
It's
start?
I'm pretty sure it shows a flashback
Of York.
of
Of York and how
talking to
she
the
did
Seraphims
everything.
and how she orchestrated everything.
That's
yeah.
true. Okay, I'm not gonna lie because last podcast we were hating on it. I was hating on it for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
With the York thing,
Yep.
but this one kind of made it feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Just because they did go back and kind of fix it, I guess.
Yeah,
I
a
still
little bit.
have my gripes with it because
I still have my gripes.
I
with
still
it.
don't like the way they did it, the way they handled
Same.
it. It's
Why
just
don't
he
you,
kind of just
you don't like
appeased me
York
a
at
little
all?
bit.
Being the
Yeah, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
It's garbage.
you wanted somebody else?
100%.
Yeah.
Like who?
Well,
Well-
also it's like a whodunit thing, and she even says like a whodunit in
In
this
the
chapter.
in the
It doesn't even-
unofficial translations that we read.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Yeah.
But even
Yeah.
then, you can't even track it to her, which is
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah,
that's
I
how
don't
a
know.
whodunit is
I don't-
supposed
I
to
don't like
be.
it.
So it doesn't even
Mhm.
make sense.
Mhm. I don't mind it.
Why? Why?
Again, female villain. I'm like, yo, like
No,
I'm
I
all
mean,
for
but-
that.
It's
You
we're talking about the setup. We're not talking about like
Like
having
her-
a problem with
yeah,
York
yeah.
itself. It's about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
setup.
yeah.
to
Like how there
why
should have
it
been
was
more
York.
clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe he's like, yo, my fandom goes too hard. They would have figured it out instantly.
Yeah.
But we did kind
So
of.
that was the one thing.
I know, but we
Arthur-
didn't figure
Like
out who.
the
like,
fact
we-
that like
like
we
who,
I
you
think
know.
we talked about it. Did we talk
Yeah.
about it in the group chat or was it in person where we were like we
us
we
too.
thought it was the Vegapunks, but like we expected it to be maybe some more
Yeah.
like going
yeah,
on because
Yeah.
we're like that's a little bit too on the
on
nose.
the nose.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Word.
Yeah.
I think that was in the group.
And
chat.
then I was talking to someone, and I'm like, it really reminds you of like a glass onion. It does, dude.
It does. It does.
Because you expected all this, and it was just right in your
It
face.
was right in your
right
face.
there.
It was a glass onion. Many layers,
I
but
know
you
you
can see
agree.
right
You
I
through.
have
don't
to
agree.
agree.
You have to
Fuck
agree.
glass
There's no
onion.
way you don't.
Fuck glass.
But it's a glass onion.
Why are we even talking about this? Let's.
But it's a
move on.
glass onion
It
situation.
literally is a glass
I don't
onion
It's a
care.
glass
I
onion
don't care.
situation.
I don't
Because
care.
now they're showing us a flashback of shit that we haven't even seen and
See,
didn't even
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh yeah, this is
No,
how
but it
all
wasn't
came
York.
together.
Like you couldn't tell right away it was York. You could tell that it was a Vegapunk, not York.
Same thing.
No,
Same
it's-
thing,
it's
bro.
not the
Same thing.
bro.
It's not the same.
You could
thing.
tell it was a
Same
murder.
thing.
You didn't know it was the right murder.
Hey,
Anyway,
No,
Yeah,
no,
just
no,
talking.
no,
I
no,
fuck with
no,
what you're
no,
doing right
no,
now.
Fuck you, man.
anyways,
Yeah, so
yeah, because she's on a hawk and not hawk, snake, and she's like,
Snake.
"Will you petrify me? Just make sure you
Yeah.
come back and unpetrify me, make
Yeah.
it seem like, I'm
Mhm.
there for everything, but I'm not actually there."
Yeah,
But hold on.
but why is she able to override?
yeah, that's what I
It's
was
not- it's
confused
not
about.
They didn't override a Vegapunk.
No, but because all of Vegapunk should be on the same level of authority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means if you tell one of the Seraphims to do something and I tell them to do something, they should still
So
listen to me,
This is
regardless, because we're on the same
This
authority
is kind
level.
of like where I was saying they have to finish carrying out like my orders before,
Before
they
they
can
can
continue
change?
with your orders. Because her
Maybe.
orders were, unpetrify me.
No,
and
but
do all this or whatever.
here's the thing: Lucci said rampage, Edison said stop, and they stopped. They don't have to
That's true.
necessarily carry out their entire order.
Mm.
We've seen that, right? Unless now because she's a celestial,
You think that she
Dra-
moved up in the hierarchy?
yeah, that she's celestial dragon. She's
Mm.
above, the other.
But she isn't
Vagabond.
celestial yet.
She's not.
She's not yet.
Not yet, but maybe
They recognize
they
her
recognize
as
her as a celestial dragon.
one? Okay, like
That's a design flaw.
Yeah, it's a
but like,
flaw.
otherwise it
It's-
doesn't make
He's
sense.
gonna have to. Oda's gonna have to explain it.
But otherwise, it doesn't make
It
sense
doesn't.
It doesn't.
that they did not listen to the other
Doesn't-
Vegapunks,
yeah.
right? So
Unless for some reason, what was the numbering of the Vegapunks?
your Shaka was one. So
Shaka, yeah,
so that already throws everything you're about to say out the
I
window.
know. But like, if it was something, with, I'm just saying, like, if it was something with that,
Yeah.
then sure.
Yeah. No,
But
I
even
got it.
then, Stella would have like ultimate command.
Ultimate
over
command,
all
yeah.
of it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
With York being a celestial dragon, I think like it was just kind of touching back on what we talked about last podcast.
Yeah.
I really don't think she'll be able to become a celestial dragon.
No, probably.
But
won't.
also-
no.
This chapter made it seem like she didn't really defect, but more so like this is the way I read it was she knew that all the Vegapunks are gonna get annihilated. Like they're just gonna get,
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna
she's
get
kind of
killed
like
regardless.
she wants her to.
It's a survivability
Yeah.
thing in the same way where
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Hawkins joined with Kaido because
Yeah,
he was like
I can't-
probability I'm
of
gonna
surviving.
survive.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Yeah.
called this.
Of what? Called what?
That this was gonna happen. What you're saying right now.
That one of the Vegapunks was gonna side with the military
Because of survivability.
survivability.
Do you remember
yeah,
this?
we talked
Yeah, you
about
did
it.
say that, you
We,
did say
we,
that.
we,
Aye.
we reviewed that.
But don't you have
We
to say something?
That wasn't I heard it here first.
I'm back, and you heard it here first.
I thought we all agreed on that.
No, we didn't.
Right.
You told me to go fuck myself.
I didn't. Not once did I say that.
And then I did. I went upstairs, got naked, and what?
Yo, this is my house.
Yeah.
Yo.
Did you change your sheets yet?
Anyways, we see a flag.
A
Ship.
flag.
Ship with a flag.
A ship with a flag.
Sea.
Yeah, not distant sea.
Just
Outside of
Oh,
Egghead.
outside of Egghead,
Yeah.
and that flag is
Blackbeard.
Kurohige.
and so, is this the main fleet? Is this where Blackbeard?
No, so that's where like we gotta.
Oh,
I
really?
know they only give us a panel in the
Yeah,
chapter, like 2 panels,
yeah.
but we gotta talk about this for a little
Is this
bit.
Blackbeard?
It's
don't
definitely
think it's
Blackbeard's
Blackbeard.
crew.
But is it
No,
Blackbeard?
it's not Blackbeard.
Did he already whoop?
Blackbeard's handling Law right now.
But did he already whoop Law,
No.
and now he's coming through?
no way.
Because yeah,
I think
yeah,
here's
he's
What?
gonna pull up and be like room.
Room?
Yeah.
I saw that.
and
Nah.
just pull up on the
No.
thing.
What I think.
And this, yeah, go ahead.
I think this is an opportunity for a couple of things,
Okay.
especially with the way the chapter ended.
Right.
So one is we've seen Blackbeard's, I guess, main crew, the one that they started with in pre-time skip,
Right.
they all do something
Except for Lafitte.
except for Lafitte, right?
Yeah.
So I think Lafitte and the ones that they broke out in Marineford
Yeah.
they're the ones that are gonna be on that ship,
Yeah.
right? They're obviously coming there for a fruit.
Yeah.
They might
yeah.
be coming for Vegapunk's brain fruit,
Yeah.
or because they know Luffy's there,
Yeah.
they could be going for his fruit.
Okay.
But
Which
I'm
would be a
thinking
very
that-
stupid idea.
Yeah.
but
that doesn't make
what I'm
sense.
thinking is they're actually going for the Gorosei. They're gonna kill the Gorosei.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do they know the Gorsai's pulling up though?
Yeah.
Because so like you know how later in the chapter like Shanks is like, oh, we've been following Blackbeard,
Yeah.
and then every time he's been following, he thought he'd be at Wano. Blackbeard wasn't there,
Yeah.
right? And the thing is, like, I think Blackbeard has like either a spy or some type of
plant
information from the Marines.
Yeah.
Because they showed that Blackbeard had information on Wano.
Yeah.
During Wano. Like, he
Right.
somehow had information on Wano, even though it's a closed off country and stuff, right? And I think when they had shown that, it was when CP0 or somebody was relaying it back. Like, it was around. So, and then even now, you know why? Because the reason why they weren't at Egghead earlier is because they didn't have information on it. But then when they had the orders for like Kizaru and everyone to pull up, he probably like found out. And like with Lafitte, the one being the one who went to the headquarters and he was chilling on like the porch.
Yeah.
Like, it could be Lafitte who's able to just like listen in on conversations like that.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Is Rob Lucci?
What do you mean? Oh, Rob Lucci's his inside man?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, he's his inside man.
He's like the common denominator, I guess.
Yeah, because
could be.
If you
think he had time like getting
getting
his ass beat by Luffy to be like, Blackbeard,
help me,
help me,
please, help me, please. No, because it was probably
yo. Like, why are you running?
Yo, my guy was in multiple movies in a suit, looking all dappered up just for this moment. Just hit up
because he has the 3-piece.
Yeah, because the 3-piece.
That makes the most sense.
Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro.
I'm not even no.
Think about it. Listen.
Genuinely serious.
Listen, bro. He has a 3-piece suit.
3 heads on the. Oh my god!
It's all connected.
All right.
It's all connected. It's all connected.
Yeah. So I think.
Yeah.
Because we don't know for sure if the Gorosei are strong yet.
Yeah.
And he obviously came on the ships to see Egghead go down because he doesn't want anyone escaping or anything. Right. So I can see because when he sends Kizaru and everyone, Blast and Blackbeard's crew is gonna go.
But wouldn't Blackbeard want to be the one to kill a Gorosei himself?
Well, maybe they don't kill him. Maybe they take him hostage and then they bring him back to Blackbeard.
Yeah.
They could do it that way too.
They could.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the way the narration for this chapter was, it was like
the Egghead
from
incident.
The future.
Yeah.
And it was like these events had already transpired.
Right.
And now we're watching them play out, right? So that's why it made it seem like we know that there's the arc that's gonna really push this into that final arc.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see it being the Gorosei got kidnapped or killed, and that's gonna change how Imu-sama and the Gorosei, like the ones that are left, are gonna react.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, and then people are bringing up how, like, what are the odds you think Garp and Kobe are gonna be part of Egghead Island?
100% now.
You think so?
Well, you think? Hold on. If we're saying that, you think Blackbeard's crew split in 2?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And Blackbeard's fighting Law, and Garp pulls up. Again, that's GG's on Blackbeard.
Yeah.
With only half his crew.
But that's
and the rest of his crew at Egghead.
I don't know if.
And the crew that's on Egghead, bro, they're fucking getting rolled,
Yeah,
bro.
they
By Luffy, everyone if they have Aokiji, sure, right?
So here's the
because
other
Aokiji can maybe take Kizaru, right?
Mhm.
That nullifies
One for one,
right? But then you have Luffy. You have Zoro.
I was waiting for you to mention that.
You have Sanji.
Sanji.
You have Jinbe, right?
Yeah.
Like you have so many beast people, and that's if and let's say Rob Lucci is not part of his crew, then Rob Lucci's fighting him too, maybe.
So,
the only reason,
3-piece suit.
The reason why I had mentioned Rob Lucci though is because in his introduction he was introduced as like basically a killer, where he's just a savage killer.
And he's not shown like that right now.
Yeah, right now he's kind of shown like he's more friendly or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, and if he was a killer, then I guess he would more align with Blackbeard than he would with anyone else.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But he's also like with justice and stuff because he's.
I don't even think he cares about justice like that.
I don't know if he'd be with a pirate.
I think the government here's what I think Lucci's character is. The government gives him license to kill, which is why he's with the government. That's it.
Sure.
Like he doesn't care about justice. He doesn't care about any of that shit. He just wants to be able to kill people.
Mm.
You know.
I can't argue that. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking was, like, why did
and the Seraphim's there too, bro?
Hold on.
Yeah,
why did Blackbeard even steal Kobe, kidnap him?
Just cause.
Well, no, I think it was for 2.
Well,
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, if them pulling up to Egghead, right? If he had Kobe at Pirate Island, then Garp's distracted going to Pirate Island to go get Kobe.
Yeah.
That removes them from the equation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just to make it easier, so that way nobody's there. Like, so the Gorosei is actually defenseless. right? Because
But you have all the other Marines pulling up, possibly Fujitora, possibly
they're not
Green
sending
Bolt.
extra admirals. They just sent one admiral.
No, they said the entire
They said
military
everybody.
might, bro.
They said anybody free.
They said send
Yeah, so they're probably
everyone.
not free though.
Well,
sent one.
If okay, maybe they're not
You think
free.
we're getting like a Marineford level?
it could
war right
become
now?
like
could
that.
become like
What
that.
do you guys,
It
do
could
you guys think we're
escalate
getting
like
that? You think we're escalating
right
to
now? I don't think I don't think it should be right now. That's
Yeah.
probably something
Yeah.
that happened later on.
Yeah,
But
I think this arc would be a little bit less than Marineford.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's
But
necessarily at that
to your
scale.
question though, like why did
already
Garp,
having
why did Blackbeard take Kobe? Blackbeard and Kobe worked together during the Rocky Port incident.
they worked together.
They worked, so there was a Rocky
Really?
Port. Yeah, that's the thing. So Rocky
Why
Port,
did you work with Blackbeard?
it's this. It's
Was
like
it when he was a warlord, or was it?
no. So basically, what happened was there was a pirate who was running Rocky Port.
Yeah.
Kobe and Blackbeard worked together to take the pirate down.
It's weird.
Yeah, because you know how in
I don't understand why Blackbeard would
in
take Kobe.
film Red,
Your favorite movie?
they mentioned Kobe as the hero of Rocky Port,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that incident, I'm fairly certain he worked with Blackbeard. Anyone who has their phone can fact check me right now, but
I didn't see anything with them saying that Blackbeard was working with.
they just
With
happened to
them?
team up to defeat whoever that pirate was.
Okay. Oh,
Not like
you know
not
what it
like,
was?
Yeah.
No, you know what it was? It was because of the Rocky Port incident. That's why Blackbeard was able to have occupation on Pirate Island.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that they were
worked
working together.
Yeah.
It was
no,
just
it was
because
just a
of-
one-time thing. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like a, you know.
But I don't know if I don't see Kobe actually working.
No, it's probably indirectly. Like it wasn't intentionally working together,
Yeah,
but he
that's
probably
fine.
did
That's fair.
something, and
You don't have to
Blackbeard
search that out. That's fine.
viewed it in a way as
That's fine.
though they worked together.
Yeah. So
yeah.
just with my theory that I had, is he wrong? Can you just?
It's like accidentally.
Accidentally
saying.
working
Like
together,
I'm saying.
essentially. Yeah.
Like he wasn't there actually helping him,
yeah.
but Blackbeard was trying to occupy it. Kobe
Yeah.
was just
Trying to
saving
liberate it.
whoever. Yeah.
Yeah. So his
And
liberation
then it
call
led
allowed him
to
to.
him.
Yeah.
That's
But
fine.
then again, he could view Kobe as like, oh,
Potential scout.
yeah, friend.
Hi, friend. Let me take you and kidnap
Maybe.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll help me again.
You'll be safe
Dude,
with me.
If Garp
Uh-huh.
and Kobe pull up, that's crazy.
To Egghead.
Like it'd be sick because it'd kind of be like after
That'd be
Ennie's
crazy.
lobby.
Yeah.
I was literally just talking to someone yesterday. I'm like, yo, I feel like this arc is similar to Ennie's lobby
Yeah.
in terms of like the scale of it, because like
Right.
they did have this war on Ennie's
Ennie's lobby they did.
but
They
it
did.
wasn't like the scale of Marineford.
No, it wasn't.
So I feel like
This
that's
is
an
Ennie's
adequate
lobby.
amount.
Yeah.
The way
You
I
could
feel
get
about
like
it.
a little like.
And then at
gag
the end
moment.
of it,
Yeah.
like we had a lot of, I guess, revelations of what's happening in the world.
We did. Like Luffy's dad reveal.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And like Garp being Luffy's grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could see like Garp
And then
meeting
Kobe
Luffy.
coming back too.
Yeah.
Basically, the way I see it being a connection, like similar to Ennie's lobby,
Yeah.
is because we had Kobe meet up with Luffy then,
Right.
and then also Garp meet Luffy then.
Yep.
So then I can kind of see what you're saying, where Kobe could be on that ship,
Yeah.
and then Luffy ends up saving him or something, and Garp pulls up.
I could just see like a gag thing where Garp's
Yeah.
like, "Damn, you got white hair just like me now."
But I can see it. I can see it being also where we're gonna see an interaction between Garp and Luffy that we haven't seen before.
in so long.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if Luffy resents Garp.
Probably not. He probably doesn't.
Yeah.
That's not.
I don't think that's
Luffy
in his,
doesn't
it's
hate.
not his character.
Luffy doesn't hate.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we can see him. You know what? You know how like Garp's gonna hit him with like the fist of love type of thing.
Yeah.
I could see it where they can do that gag, but I could also see it where like Luffy's gonna like hit him back and shit, and like actually have kind of just show that he's on par with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, because I don't know if Garp would just let him leave like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then
yeah. I have extra stuff for my theory for the Gorosei thing, but I want to
okay.
wait till as you continue.
Continue.
Let you continue.
and then the chapter continues
Oh
on
yeah.
to Elbaf.
Yeah.
And what were you saying about Kid?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Bro, we had that meme ready. I was telling you, bro. It was that meme. It was that meme, bro. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby.
Yeah. Yo, my guy used advanced observation hockey.
Yeah, future
saw in
sight.
the future what kid's attack was
Yeah.
gonna do to
Yeah.
like
Hold
everything.
on. So let me, before we go like even more forward, I want to ask you guys, how
Okay.
far in the future do you think Shanks can see?
I don't know, but
A
like
mi- a
he
minute.
saw
What
like
do you
he
think?
saw
A
a
minute.
solid
A
amount.
minute? What do you think?
I don't know, but he saw a solid amount. Like he saw
Luffy,
everything.
like Katakuri does what, 10 seconds?
So Katakuri can do 5 seconds,
Okay.
right? But he has it active all the time,
Yeah.
right? My guess was that Shanks could do 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I
So
think this is,
so basically
I think it's more on
that
par with
attack
what you're
that
saying.
kid charges up
yeah.
in Wano when he did it, that takes 10 seconds to charge.
Okay.
And he charged it and
He
fired
he future sighted him charging it, shooting it,
it 3 times.
and like
At least 4
obliterating
times.
those ships.
The
And then he
ships,
also
yeah.
reacted fast enough to get there.
Yeah.
So I think minimum 12 seconds and 15 seconds
15.
is like where he's like 12 to 15 is the frame that he can see.
okay, I think it's 30.
Because it was
I'd
also
say 30.
because it was
30
also
makes
just
I'd
like
say 30
it
would
was
be
just a
max.
singular
Yeah.
burst. Like he's not because with Katakuri, I feel like if he wasn't using it all the time,
Yeah.
He
in a
could
single
do it
burst, he
more.
could get to 7 to 10 seconds or something,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
It's just because he's always using it to make it seem
Yeah.
like nobody can touch him. or
Okay, if that's
whatever.
the case, then I'd say 30.
For Shanks,
Yeah,
Shanks,
I'd
like
say
max
30
would be
seconds.
30.
I meant like at that moment, like
I'm just saying
yeah.
like
in general.
if he was
though.
actually
In
pushing
general.
himself, yeah,
yeah, 30
Sure.
seconds probably. Yeah.
that's crazy though.
yeah.
30
30
seconds
seconds
in
is
the
a-
future is not-
Yeah.
But like
'Cause
the
then-
man saw like he played out the whole sequence of like
Yeah.
everything.
And then when you consider Marineford, like how far that shit was frozen and where Shanks' ship came from,
Yeah.
and then him going all the way to where
Kobe was.
Akainu was, and he was
Yeah.
like, protecting Kobe.
yeah,
Like for me, I feel like 15 seconds makes
is
sense.
good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, he fucking pulled up so quick.
Bro, he one shot it.
He hit him with the divine
And he set up shit for
departure.
later. He's like, yo, Dory and Brogy, like get ready.
Yeah.
You know, he's just
Yeah.
like, just get ready. I'm gonna handle this.
Yeah.
You guys,
Bro.
do
Dude,
this
him
shit.
just unsheathing his sword.
Yeah.
People were just foaming at the mouth from his advanced conquerors hockey.
And I like the way that his Yonko crew is set up,
Yeah.
because all those pirates and stuff that are with him are just like weak.
Weak.
Yeah.
And it's kind of similar to Luffy, I guess. Like
Yeah.
Luffy's, where like he like
Grand
Shanks
fleet,
just likes
yeah.
like in like his friends, like people that actually want to adventure and shit.
Yeah. Or drink.
Sorry,
Or drink.
or drink, yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
and like party and whatever.
Yeah,
So, and they're
yeah.
just part of his crew because he knows like his crew can hold it down, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing with with Luffy's Grand Fleet. Like
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
guys aren't necessarily that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he one-shotted Kid,
Kid,
and
Killer.
Killer.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember when Zoro struggling with Killer?
When?
yeah.
When?
Word.
When
Word.
was he struggling? When was he struggling?
Yo, you didn't see him pass out?
When? When the fuck did he pass out?
He got poisoned by Killer. He passed out.
When he got like hit with the scythe?
Yeah,
Bro, he fucking bodied the shit out of him, bro. You guys are hilarious.
still passed out.
You're hilarious.
Still got hit by an attack.
You're hilarious.
How you even getting hit by an attack, bro? It's,
Bro.
we're 1,000 chapters deep in One Piece.
Shouldn't be getting hit by any attacks at all.
Like, what is he doing, man?
Sure.
Luffy wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
That's
By any attacks? Dude, Kaido got hit by his attacks too.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, whatever,
Alright.
whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, and then he had I like the way Broggy guys were like, yo, if you're gonna aim your shit at someone,
Yeah.
like expect to get hit back.
Yeah. Someone's home.
So-
yeah.
It was kind of I was talking to somebody and they were like, it's kind of similar to when they first introduced Shanks
Yeah.
with the bandits and
Oh,
stuff.
100%. It's the exact same.
It's literally
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing.
When Lucky Roo, right?
Yeah.
Because the guy has a
He's
gun
like,
pointed.
he's like, don't pull out a gun. And, like,
yeah. Unless
Same
you're prepared to stake
Like,
your life on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Very
okay,
similar.
Kids,
So-
kids, pirate crew. They gave them the log pose and everything.
And the
Yeah.
road pornoglyph.
The road
yeah.
That's
Poneglyph.
crazy though, right? Because they were like, "Yo, leave us alone. We'll give you everything." let's
Everything.
dip," and then they still murked him out.
They still.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so here's the other thing, because Shanks read the newspaper,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you guys remember, but Kid was a really violent.
Yeah, I remember. That's why his bounty was
pirate,
higher
right?
than
Luffy's
pre-time
because
skip.
he
Yeah.
doesn't care if they're innocent kids and like
yeah.
whoever, and
yeah.
he's trying to just be like the most violent
Yeah.
pirate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But he paints his nails. Like, what the fuck?
so Shanks like seeing that
Yeah.
information about
Yeah.
him was kind of.
Oh, yeah.
He rubbed him the wrong
Yeah,
way, and he
he
was like,
spent more time reading that information than he did fighting Kid,
Yeah.
bro.
oh, yeah, for sure. Because before, like, we haven't really seen Shanks just like basically kill anyone or actually go to that length to beat them or whatever, right? Like he'll let them leave right? He's not too serious.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, he was just like, oh no, like this guy's here, like I'm gonna take care of him, right?
Plus what he saw in the future.
Yeah.
So like that was just
because he's gonna hurt his friends, right?
Yeah.
And that's when he usually gets pissed, is when people are trying to hurt his friends. Then he's like, you know what? Like,
so now, do we think Kid's crew has retired? Like,
So that's what. So this is where my theory is, because I had a theory earlier. Like, I want to say Punk Hazard, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I was probably telling you, where I thought Kid was gonna team up with Blackbeard to kill Shanks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you remember?
Yeah. You did tell me that.
So then now I think his crew for sure disbanded.
Yeah.
But I think there's only like two routes for this now. I think either he teams up with like under Luffy's alliance, Grand Fleet, because he realizes he's not at that level. Like the only reason he was able to beat
what even happened to his Conqueror's hockey? Nothing. I mean, they give him Conqueror's hockey for what? Like,
to be fair, like the way it happened, Kid charging up his blast, he didn't even have time to react. To be honest.
Yeah.
Shanks just pulled up and like one shot him.
Mm-hmm.
Or he joins Blackbeard.
Yeah.
And if Kid joins Blackbeard, I can see where the guys that were at Egghead, I can see some of them dying and have Kid take over that role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even Killer, like Kid and Killer can join his crew, and whoever they lose from the Law fight and the Egghead fight,
the thing is,
have them replace them.
Kid's character, Kid and Killer are like best friends, right?
Okay.
No, like they have that sort of like
Okay.
camaraderie, and like he was like, yo, I'm not gonna leave Killer behind. Remember during Wano?
Okay.
So we kind of saw that side of Kid. Blackbeard doesn't give a fuck who you are.
I know.
Doesn't matter who you are, what you do. If you're no longer useful to him, he's gonna get rid of you. He's gonna dispose of you. So
has he shown that before though?
He fucking killed Thatch, his literal own crewmate, for his own self.
No, but that was to start off his thing. But now that he has his commanders, that he handpicked himself,
we haven't seen anything from them though. Like we haven't seen enough of his crew acting together to see if he's not like that. But I mean, assuming from that, the fact that he spent 40 plus years on Whitebeard's crew, raised with them,
so doesn't that go more into my theory then?
About what?
Because you can have Kid and Killer join them
and then defect.
And later, when Luffy comes, like when they have that big fight, not even like really defect, but just where it'd be an instance where Killer might be in a situation where he might die, and Kid's gonna go save him, and Blackbeard's like, nah, like fuck that guy, like he's done, and we gotta do this, and then Kid's like, nah, I'm gonna go save him.
would rather them like not defect. I'd rather have them all the way one way or all the way the other way, not just defect, because that's like.
But because
we're already kind of predicting that from Aokiji.
In terms of the way that Kid is as a pirate, he aligns more with Blackbeard, with him being violent and hurting innocents. You can say that like his goal is pirate king the same way as Luffy's. Yeah. And like they butt heads and stuff, but he's not really.
But you can say the more like the bond between Luffy and Zoro is similar to Kid and Killer.
You can say that, yeah.
Yeah. So like I don't know, and the thing is, you're like, we don't even know what Kid did. You're just kind of putting your own.
What do you mean?
What did he do? Like, what innocent people did he kill? What kid? Like, where does it say he kills kids?
Do you want to search it up?
It just said he was violent. It didn't actually say specifically.
But he doesn't care if they're innocent bystanders.
How do you know that?
I mean, we'll search it up.
Like, I know he doesn't care about the collateral.
Yeah.
Right, or for whatever he does, like the repercussions. Yeah. Right, but he probably he's not out here just going around slaughtering babies, just killing little kids like that.
I mean, when
that's the way you're like phrasing it. That's how he.
But what I'm saying is like, if he doesn't care about innocent bystanders and stuff, he's more like a pirate, like less like how Luffy is.
No, I think he's more of a dumbass. Like he's more so like he doesn't realize.
Like he's gonna pull up on Shanks, like I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a dumbass that doesn't realize the results of his actions.
But do you think?
Kid's original bounty was introduced at whatever, largely due to high number of civilian casualties caused by him and his crew.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fair to say
like civilians, but it's not like kids. You can't just chalk it up to all being kids.
I'm not saying all kids, but I'm just saying civilians means everything. Like you gotta take everything on.
I mean, he's a kid.
It's old people. It's women.
Yeah, I mean, he's a kid himself, right? So it's okay.
What?
He's a kid himself, so it's okay.
But I mean, in terms of his story going forward, I don't see anything else for him.
No, I don't
because especially with the narrator saying that at this moment their crew got abolished and shit.
Yeah.
There's no way his crew comes back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't even think he's joining Blackbeard. I don't even think he's joining Luffy.
What do you think he's doing?
He's out.
He's out of the story.
He's done.
So that was the other thing was, you think that since the introduction of Kid, Oda had just built this dude to be someone where we could just see Shanks pop off and just murk him out. He had that. They made that connection with him in Wano. Yeah. Just for and have him grow to almost to the levels of Yonko, just to show that he's
Shanks
not actually there.
Yeah, that he's not that.
And
guy.
also
Shanks
to also not even just for Shanks, but to further drive home the point that Luffy's built different.
I don't even think it's for. Right? I don't think it was for Shanks. Go ahead, sorry.
Because in terms of who's in the running, it's Shanks, Blackbeard, and Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and then people were talking oh maybe Kid and Law, but obviously they're just a step below. They're not there 100%, yet. 100%. So was this really just to show that I think not everyone can just cut it and just become a Yonko?
So I think it was more so to show not to show that how beast Shanks is. It was to show how people like Luffy, like Kid, Law, this ambitious generation. Yeah. They try to follow their dreams,
and the dreams get cut short.
Dreams get cut short, and they get crushed.
Yeah.
So it's to more so show that, because we haven't actually seen a crew disband like that. We've only heard about it, right? So I think he wanted to more so show that than show Shanks flexing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think it was for.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because again, it's like an overall theme in One Piece, right? Following your dreams, and here his dreams got crushed.
That's why I can see him re-entering later. I can see him joining Blackbeard's crew just out of wanting revenge or on Shanks, because Shanks beat him not once but twice.
Yeah, and you think 3 times the charm?
No, but now he's aligning with Blackbeard.
Yeah, I guess.
Right, and now you have him who fought with Luffy. Yeah, and now he's gonna be on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Right, and we'll see how big of a change because maybe Killer died in that whole thing.
Maybe.
Or because we don't know how it's gonna go. Right.
Kill him off. Let him die.
Let him die.
Because Kid, this could be a turning point for Kid's character itself.
Yeah, and he just complete into darkness.
He could just be nah, screw this.
Hello, darkness, my
he'll do whatever it takes. If Shanks is the one that kills Killer, he'll do whatever it takes to beat Shanks. Then, right? Yeah. Because they have that bond. Mm-hmm. So then, if he has to align himself with Blackbeard,
so we're gonna have Killer die without even getting his face revealed. I mean, whatever. Sure.
Fuck it, dude.
Well, at least he was dying smiling.
Okay. Shanks is a cool guy, huh?
He's crazy.
Yeah. Cool guy.
I saw so many memes about this though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it was Killer, what's his name? Actually, I'm not even gonna say it.
No, say it.
It was a kid, and kid's getting hit by the attack. Yeah. And then he's no, word, Zoro's blocking it. I'm good. And it's not Zoro, it's Killer, yo. Yeah, I saw that. And he's fuck, I'm dead. Yeah,
I saw that. Okay, so with the Blackbeard crew that pulls up to Egghead. Yeah. What route do you guys think? Because I know I said my 3 different ways of what I think it's gonna play out to. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think it's gonna be his whole crew.
His whole crew's on that ship. They already dealt with Law. Law's on that
dead.
ship too. Law's dead.
Decapitated. Just Blackbeard walking up with his head like this.
It's Oda dropping heat. He's here. Kid's dead.
Law's dead.
Oh shit. You too?
Yeah.
And he's gonna just pull up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can also see it where it's the crew that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And because we don't necessarily know how Vanogra's warp works.
No, we don't.
If he needs to warp to one of his crew members, then they can also just warp in later on in the arc.
It's true. It's just again Aokiji, how Aokiji takes Kizaru, right? But then everyone else, how do they line up? How do they line up against the Seraphims? How do they line up against all the Pacifista, the Mark III Pacifistas too? Yeah. Right? And then you have Rob Lucci, Kaku, Sentamaru, right?
But that's what I was saying. I was saying that they go for the Goro side, not because they're gonna have that whole
right.
Thing
But
happen.
the Goro side is going after Vegapunk, who's in Luffy's care.
But
so it's an inevitable point where they're all gonna converge.
It should all converge.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when that happens, that's when Blackbeard pulls up, right?
But
because they can also get away with it because it can be like this. Here, wait, we have the island here. Yeah. We have all the ships around them. Mm-hmm. He needs to start sending more and more forces, and then they come from behind because they can easily have Katarina turn invisible or shapeshift, or Shiryu turn invisible, or Katarina shapeshift.
Yeah.
And they can easily like assassinate
infiltrate.
him. It's not that hard to assassinate him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, you never know.
Unless he's strong. Unless he actually is strong. Yeah.
But like, okay. Yeah. So the other thing that we have to consider is if he fought Shanks, what condition is he in right now?
If who fought Shanks?
Blackbeard.
No, if he fought Law.
Law. Sorry.
Okay,
fucking. Sorry.
Shanks all of a sudden.
Law.
If he fought Law.
Yeah. What condition is he in?
He shouldn't. Okay.
Well, the thing is, even if he was,
2 members should be down, and he should be like really injured.
No, but the darkness was just gonna eat it all up.
Yeah, it is.
He'll still take the pain, but it's just gonna clean him up right after.
And then that means that Garp is hot on his tail.
Yeah, and that means Garp is pulling up to Egghead as well.
Yeah,
and this incident is about to be like a God Valley type shit.
Yeah,
no, it's gonna be God Valley.
Yeah,
because Garp's here again.
Okay.
And then Luffy is
like
there.
this is. You think this is the place Garp dies? Egghead.
Yeah.
Yo, somebody needs to die.
Gorosei
needs to die.
So this is what I see.
Garp needs to die, or Killer needs to die.
First, Law's already dead.
Like
Law's dead,
He's already dead.
Law's dead.
I don't care who it is. Kill one of them.
Law's dead.
Law's dead. Sabo's dead.
Sabo's dead.
Right?
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
It's gonna be the Egghead Island incident, and that same thing that killed Sabo is gonna destroy Egghead Island.
Egghead.
Sure.
Yeah.
But Luffy is not gonna survive though.
Yeah.
How's he surviving that?
No, they're gonna dip. Like that's why it's gonna be called the incident. Like, cause God Valley got erased, right?
Yeah.
So it's I think it's the same reason. Like the God Valley incident.
Yeah.
Egghead incident. It's the same sort of thing.
You think Luffy guys are gonna be able to get on a ship and get out?
They have their Zoom. What do they call it again?
The Kudo burst.
The Kudo burst.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I wish they had the wings that they had before. Which was cool.
They get crate wings.
Luffy goes Gear 5 and becomes the wings.
Yeah. I mean, you got
or hot air balloon. Oh, hard. I like that.
Robin.
Hot air balloon.
No, Robin.
Luffy goes.
Yeah, Robin can make wings. Yeah.
No, but Luffy goes Gear 5.
Yeah, hot air balloon.
He can just change reality and just fucking.
Yeah. Because it's coming down like this, right?
Yeah.
They're in a hot air balloon above it.
Oh, okay. Word.
And then we're gonna have a reveal of what it looks like.
What it looks like? Okay, sure. We could. I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Anywho.
That was all like the theories and stuff I had for this, but that's about it.
The only thing I wanted to mention is I feel like this has something to do with Shanks' race. His Fairland. Figureland or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Figureland.
Yeah, that this has something to do with that.
What do you mean this has something to do with that?
Like him being able to see so much in the future and just his Conquerors hockey.
Okay.
Is like
a result of his species.
Yeah, as a result of his species.
I don't know. I think he's just built different.
That's why he's built different.
No. I don't know, but I don't wanna. It's not like okay, like he has Lunarian DNA, like that's why he can do all this. Like no, like, I think like he honed his shit.
But
down,
maybe he just had like
that's his craft.
Those sort of people always had an affinity for hockey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be a thing. That could definitely be a thing.
Like what if? Because you know why
he's the baby from God Valley. Incident,
yeah.
How did he survive that? If he has hockey and he was like even like if he's predisposed.
What do you mean? Roger found him.
In a chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how did you know? Like we don't know. I mean, we don't really know what happened there, but
yeah, but like the reason why I say that is like they say that Conquerors hockey is 1 in what? Like it's like
like you either have it or you don't. It's not something you can train to have.
It's a very rare thing to have, right?
Because you can't train to have it.
What if it was like some sort of thing from like his species thing? Like it was like 1 in every.
No, because the Conquerors thing is like Kid has it, Luffy has it. Like I don't think it's a species thing.
Kid had it.
Like that's something like that's ingrained in like the way their personalities are like.
Like it doesn't matter.
That means they can lead. It kind of just means they can lead.
Yeah,
right?
But it's like whoever has like a very strong will to lead would become have Conquerors hockey or whatever, right?
Basically,
something like that.
Essentially.
Because out of all the people we've seen,
but I don't think that's something that should be tied to a species. You could say that like their species was
had a higher
like they like they would train someone like earlier on in hockey, but he was a baby, so it wouldn't even matter either way.
Yeah.
But him being a baby on Roger's ship, you can say that he was learning hockey and all that shit because like as a baby he's seeing, or as a kid he's seeing all that.
Yeah.
So he's learning it while on the ship, right?
That's true.
So.
Yeah, we still don't even know why he started crying after Roger came back from Laughtail and talked to him.
Yeah, no, we don't. Anyways.
Boku no Hero.
My hero.
Acadameia.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about the chapter.
What?
Okay, where?
We were already in it. That was fast.
Yeah, that was fast. What's up?
I mean, just because I want to get out of the way, but one of the guys is like, "Oh, you are my hero,
bro." That was at the end of the chapter, bro.
And I was like,
it was red.
Like,
it was Red Riot.
Every chapter is gonna be like, "You're my hero. You're my hero. You're my hero."
It was Red Riot talking to what's her name, Acid.
Yeah, the Acid girl.
Acid girl, and he's like, "But you're my hero, Academia." And I was like, "Man, that's fucking so lame."
He's like, "You've always been my hero."
So yeah, so this is it goes it flashes back to show how Gigantomachia pulled up on All for One.
Yeah.
And essentially we see what's his name? Shinzo?
Yeah.
Shinzo is getting fucked up by this slime.
That's like just like attached to his body or something.
Dude, this is the slime from the first episode of My Hero.
Oh, okay.
That All Might puts in a bottle.
Oh, I see. How to get out?
Yeah, I don't know. Cool. That bottle was impossible to get out of, so I'm just kidding. I don't know how I got it. But yeah, so throwback to that if you guys caught that.
I didn't catch that. No.
But
I wish I cared more about My Hero. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we kind of just see their plan going to shit, and then Red Riot pulls up, and then the Acid girl throws acid on
I like that.
Gigantomachia.
Yeah, I like that she's got stronger. She's melting the bones away and shit.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But the final panel was heat.
Even the panel before that, where it's just like a close up of her, like it's a whole page of her face.
Yeah.
That art there looked really nice too.
But yeah, it shows that. All for One, and he's basically getting
in the middle of everything.
He's getting
just like
DP.
a fucking
Yeah.
There's the giant, the Titan, what's in Tokoyami, and then Gigantomachia or whatever, and they're just sandwiching him. So we'll see.
Putting inside.
So Black Clover. I got nothing else to say about My Hero.
Gachiakuters Gachiakuters.
Chapter 49. Did we talk about 48 as well?
Last week you guys did
not.
I think we missed it.
We didn't talk
I
about
honestly think we missed it.
No, we talked about it.
I had read it.
Didn't we talk about it?
48?
48.
No, because the one that I talked to you about was when the Vandals had just become face to face.
And that was the last chapter.
That was the last
page.
That was at the very end of the page, yeah.
Okay, so we need to talk about 48, 49.
Because 48 was when Rudo's essentially having a conversation with the guy.
Well, not entirely. He starts to have a conversation. He's like, "Where's ammo?" And he's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then he's like, the leader of the Vandals is basically like, "Oh yeah, like everything's within my prediction or whatever."
And you see like a bunch of
the sludge comes out.
And it pushes everyone into different tunnels.
And Engine's just riding his umbrella on the sludge. Just big and chilling.
Oh, you guys missed it. You guys did miss it.
But it was kind of like a filler chapter anyways, because it was just, it was a way to separate everyone.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it was just like, it was just Rudo left with their leader.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah, have fun with the leader. And then they just, that was
the
end of the chapter.
Yeah, chapter 49 is him just talking to the leader.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying how we have the same goals.
Like,
join me
to take down heaven.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And then, so you don't think Rudo's gonna join?
I called it. And what did Rudo do at the end of this chapter?
Didn't join.
He didn't join. He said, "Where's Amo?" That's exactly what I said. What did I say in our messages? I said he's gonna be too hyper focused on Amo to even realize what the fuck's happening.
The thing is, I liked how he said when he was talking to Amo, he couldn't hold a conversation with her.
But with him, he's like forced to have the conversation, and he had the chains around him. Yeah.
But now we see like each one of the cleaners.
They look
matching
good.
up against the
Vandals.
Yeah.
And they look rowdy.
Yeah.
Especially the dude with the hat and the beard.
Yeah, like the old guy.
I was like, bro,
he has like almost like a cowboy western vibe to
I was
him.
like, man, this guy about to be a monster.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that guy.
Yeah. And then at the end we see what's his name? Jabber? Jabber fighting he's the guy who's
the Vandal with the dreads.
Yeah, the dreads.
Yeah, who like loves damage.
Yeah.
He's like, hit me, please.
Yeah. So I think we're about to see Rudo fight the boss and just get totally one-shotted.
Rudo, he was mentioned like in his bag. He only has like a limited amount of trash.
Think, like, how long do you think this story is gonna go? Now that we've already had this.
But the thing is,
fight with the Vandals and the cleaners.
Because you said like trash, and it was a trash, like it was a bunch of sewage that came out.
Yeah.
He could use all that trash that's on the ground.
Just sewage
or whatever it was.
I feel like with Rudo, it's tough because he's he's not really like. There's no real growth happening right now.
Yeah.
With him, and I think if to me it feels more like he's reverting
back
instead of going forward.
Yeah, because he's hyper focusing on things.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem like he's actually getting like knowledge or learning about things or anything.
Yeah, because he's not a real boy. I've been saying that, and I'm gonna stick with it, bro.
So like,
not a real boy.
Do you think with this initial fight, like, do you think they're gonna run away, or like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like,
I think some vandals are gonna lose, some vandals are gonna win. Engine's gonna win.
He's gonna go save Rudo,
and then they're gonna probably dip out and regroup or something somehow. But they don't have a way of getting out of here. That's the issue.
Yeah.
They don't even know where the fuck they are. They just got warped somewhere. Right?
Yeah. Underground. So. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, how long is this story gonna go for now that we've already had their confrontation
of these two?
Because are they gonna do multiple confrontations or something?
There's the Marauders. There's like so many. The world is so massive.
Yeah.
That I feel like you can add so many different factors, and that's only one floating heaven city that we know of.
Yeah,
there could be more.
I mean, they could explore like the Forbidden Zone too. There could be
there's also the angel who was not using.
The angels. Yeah. There's whoever killed like Rudo's parents.
There's a lot of stuff.
Well, Rudo's original parents and then his adopted.
So you think this incident with the cleaners will get cleaned, like it'll get cleaned up.
Get cleaned up
in like this one little arc. Like it'll be done now, and then they'll move on with the rest.
Well, the Vandals could be persistent. The Vandals could stay persistent. Like it doesn't have to just end here, right?
Yeah.
Because like Rudo could lose to like their leader, but like what if Engine just like says? What if Engine just like whoops whoever he's fighting and just like finds Rudo and like just gets him out of there as quickly as possible?
Like, do you see? Essentially, what I'm asking is, do you see the Vandals or the Cleaners being long-term like villains and like staying in the
Vandals? I could.
Because Cleaners, like, do you think like maybe they'll disband?
No. Janitors are sticking. Like, I think they're the main.
They
won't have enough casualties from this.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the people that we don't care about.
Care about them all.
Who name them all?
Name them all right now.
You got me there.
Exactly, bro. There's like the little girl with her partner.
The one with the scissor, like
no, hold on. You know the guys that are fighting the old dude.
Okay, yeah.
If they die, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, because the old guy's cool.
Yeah, because old guy's cool.
Yeah. Like, but that guy deserves to stay alive.
The dude who fights Jabber.
Yeah,
I could see him dying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rudo's teacher.
But then the other way, then with Vandals, if they beat the Vandals in this, do you think the Vandals are gonna like come back? Like
I don't see their boss losing. Their boss.
Not their. Sure, their boss won't lose, but you think they'll like regroup and grab their shit and then like.
Yeah,
I mean they got portals, bro. They can just portal out and portal out. So they have the most.
I'm just wondering how they're gonna like get out of here. Essentially, I only see it where like the Vandals have to portal out.
But here's the thing. I don't see
the Cleaners just like all of a sudden finding a way out.
Because bro, you're also failing to consider aberrant beasts as well. An aberrant beast could show up
in the trash.
That's sentient. That knows exactly what it is.
Okay, so
and then that's a whole nother factor of like where the fuck did it come from? Why is it so strong? On some like
they can't handle it.
On some like spoilers for D Gray Man. No, D Gray Man shit. Like there was like level 4 Akuma.
Yeah.
Right? Like that, where they're like proper and they know what the fuck they're doing. Instead of just like mindlessly running around. And we could see an aberrant beast like that.
That's fair, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the Vandals or the Cleaners can't take care of them.
But that's you don't know.
Yeah.
You also don't know.
Yeah, that's
right. But that's a way for them to get out of this area they're in right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
What if the leader of the janitors figures out where they are and pulls up?
He pulls up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Do they have a tracking thing?
Maybe.
We don't know, right?
We don't know. Yeah. But the thing is,
what if the receptionist pulls up? Everybody's dead.
Oh, she's body.
She's body.
I don't care who it is. Yeah. I don't care who it is. And that's all I was wondering about Gachiakuta.
Yeah, so let's move on to
our water session.
Yeah.
Session.
Like,
everyone take a quick.
Everybody grab their water bottles.
Take a water break. Mine's not even water. Mine's not real water.
You're not a real boy.
What do we have next?
Black Clover.
Black Clover. Alright, I know Joshua wants to go off with this.
right, Bucko, go off.
Chapter 355.
Go off, King.
I thought it was a great chapter. So far, Jack the Ripper dude stayed dead, and he's probably gonna get resurrected
somehow. Yeah.
To Lucius's side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just on some, Arise. If anybody gets that reference,
I get the reference.
Oh, you do? Shit.
What do you mean shit?
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Anyways.
I don't get it. Tell me.
Solo leveling.
Oh,
it's
I
also,
see.
yeah, solo leveling. Yeah. Tell me, guys.
Hey guys, the joke.
Guys, the fans need to know. Not everyone reads that shit.
Arise. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah. So we see the angels that are circling around are actually like beams. They're shooting beams of light. Right. I thought there were going to be other resurrected members that were flying around, but before even nice to get to that.
Oh yeah.
William tries to pull up on Lucius
and just gets
rolled, just gone.
Yeah.
And you know what's kind of funny though, the way Lucius takes out William.
Yeah.
Is the same way Julius took out Leashed when Leashed pulled up on him. Leashed? Leashed. I don't know how to say his name. The elf.
Light.
List.
Yeah. He like got rid of the, he
Licked.
ages his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does the same thing to William. It's kind of because they had the same body.
They're the same body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then all the lights start like raining down.
Yeah.
And we see
Are they lights or
which
Shut up. Shut up. We see all the lights start raining down, and then we see someone pull up.
Someone pulled up.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who could it be?
It's the homie,
Who?
And
You know.
I don't know who.
Rambo. He loves it up, bro.
He's just in that bitch. He's got his knife and everything. Eyes upside down.
But can we talk about the fact that the scale of that attack was the same scale that Liszt used against Julius, and it took all of the time that Julius had
at the time
kept together to like stop that attack, but just did it and just said YOLO.
The thing is, but he didn't like.
That's a crazy scale.
It's a crazy scale. The thing is, like, used his space magic, right? And he diverted that magic, like, outwards.
Away from him.
So he just went in different directions, which I think...
So he didn't actually, like, stop it or, like...
Yeah, he didn't stop it. Whereas Julius... No,
Julius used time. All of everything that he had, like, kept together.
To revert that entire magic before. Like, someone did something...
Before it even occurred?
So, basically, prior, right? Someone was using light magic. And he had every single person in the entire country had one beam of light to come down and just murk out
like the whole kingdom was going to be gone.
Yeah. Everyone was about to die.
So he had to revert the whole thing.
He reverted on everyone. Like literally the beams of light were stopping right above their head. And he just reverted the entire thing.
Before it even happened, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
before
fair.
it struck.
Yeah.
And so then so this feat is almost on par with what Julius did. And Julius was the Wizard King at the time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's why I was a little bit like rubbed me a little wrong.
Yeah, because you're like, this is kind of too much. But Julius's was more impressive because he reversed it, whereas just redirected it.
I guess
it takes more energy to like basically like revert something
rather than just move it away.
Yeah.
Which is what he was doing. He was just
yeah.
But again, like William sees that and he's like, "Damn, you're the captain now."
Yeah. Which was fucking also a little bit like what?
Yeah. I mean, he lost his arm. He just
still
but that was a crazy feat for
What do
or
Asta?
Asta.
Yeah, Asta.
Yami.
Yeah, I know Yami. Yeah, no, Yami's.
That's one of the questions.
Oh, Asta. Okay. Yami. Asta Yami.
The thing is, though, I don't see like Asta wouldn't be able to do this though.
No
way.
Shit, man.
Well, if he would have to create
like an anti
magic just bubble around the whole kingdom to stop that. Yeah, which would be an even crazier feat.
That would be an even crazier feat. Yeah.
You think we're about to see Asta pull up because now it seems like they're just gonna focus on this war, and it's gonna be one of those Bleach moments.
He pulls it like the last second.
Ichigo pulls up, and then he's like,
"It's gonna be. This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the exact same thing."
Yeah.
Yuno's gonna get bodied by
List.
by Lucius.
Yeah.
Bodied by Lucius. He's gonna be up against a wall.
Who?
Yuno.
You know?
Oh,
And then
man, you're like, he was like, you know who's gonna be, like up against the wall. And I was like, who are you talking about? Like, I don't know.
Okay,
like,
Yuno,
tell
I'm gonna say
me.
his full name. I'm gonna start saying his full name. Okay.
The prince.
Yuno Granville, right? That's
You
his full
know?
name? Granville.
Yeah.
Granville.
Sure. You could just say the prince.
You know?
The captain of the Golden Dawn. I'm gonna just say that, right?
Newly appointed.
Newly appointed captain of the Golden Dawn is gonna be bodied. He's gonna be up against a wall, right? Asta's gonna pull up and he's gonna be like, "Save the Wizard Society."
It's not a Byakuya moment.
But it is though. Like, yo, if you think about it, because of how like pretentious and like mighty, like, you know, crazy.
How Yuno feels?
Yeah, how he thinks he is, kind
like
of, or he
Byakuya?
like he's not. He's kind of like that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
but
yeah,
the stage is set for like Asta
To
to
re-enter.
to
He's gonna pull up with like the
100%.
7 Ryus
You,
in.
no,
100%.
like
It's gonna
not
be
even
cool.
not only that, because you'll have get bodied. You'll have
Yeah.
Noelle's family get bodied,
Yeah.
and then Noelle will pull up because
Yeah.
she's probably
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the Black
100%.
Bulls that are gone to go get
It's-
Asta.
It's kind of weird. Like everyone, I mean, obviously you like it when like you're in there's like a war happening and then like unknown force comes in
Yeah,
and it's your boy. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of weird. It feels different with this
Why?
because normally you don't really know that there's an outside force coming in. Like we know that Asta's doing
We
his
know that
training,
they're coming up.
and we know that he's bound to be.
I mean,
there.
we knew Ichigo was gonna pull up in Bleach.
Yeah, we
you know?
did.
Well,
And he was the outside force.
having a side mission with Ukiura and
Yeah.
stuff. Or are you talking about with like 1,000 Year Blood War?
That was your
That was
blood.
your
War.
blood work.
Okay, for that we knew.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean for like I meant like with Ukiura and stuff when he pulled up
Yeah.
on Aizen.
Yeah.
Mm.
We didn't necessarily know if he was gonna
Pull up.
if he was gonna make it in
yeah.
time. The way that whole shit was
But the
going.
thing is, like, we knew Naruto was gonna pull up on the war. The war was happening without Naruto,
Mm-hmm.
and this is very similar of how Asta was doing
That's
his
fair.
training,
I guess that's
and
fair.
then he's pulling up on this war,
That's
and it
fair.
started without him.
That's fair.
So it's a sort
It's
of
kinda
the
the
same,
same,
kind of
yeah.
the same thing. Yeah.
I don't know if it brings the same hype factor though.
I think it's because you're not as invested, Mr. Halfway through this arc.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Well, cause at least with Naruto, like it's like, you know, he's been shit on like his whole life, and then like,
Same thing, Asta.
but like in terms of the way his power,
Yeah.
the way he was able to give chakra to everyone,
Yeah.
like.
But we can see
It
that,
yeah.
dude. Asta's like
Anti-magic to everybody.
because the
Can
thing
he?
is, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
Yeah,
no,
that-
because he has that causality sword where
Sure.
it can negate cause and effect.
Yeah.
He could probably do some shit with it where he can give anti magic to people.
With the in the Naruto war though, the outside unknown force in that was all the Hokage pulling up
Yeah.
because you didn't know that they were like you saw
Well-
that Orochimaru was doing this thing
Yeah.
and then but that was until
Oh,
that
you
point
mean-
happened
oh, yeah,
you didn't
okay.
know that
That's
Hokage
what-
were coming
they're
back
back.
and they're
That's
about
true.
we
That's
about to
true.
see this shit go down, you know.
Yeah, but it was also we didn't know that Julius was gonna resurrect everybody here.
Lucius.
And Lucius, yeah, he's gonna resurrect all the, previous people like Morgan.
Did you
and-
not know that?
What do you mean? It was I had called it, yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that. There was
Yeah.
no like.
We didn't get the
confirmation.
script.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, sure. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I want to
That's-
see him.
think that's the same.
I want to
I
see
think
him.
That's the same.
Dude, I want to see
Sure.
him hit that arise though. Like
Arise.
Jack the Ripper dead, and he'd be like arise.
Arise.
Yeah.
Arise. Hopefully he's actually just dead.
Just
Why?
because fuck that.
Because
guy.
they don't kill people,
Yeah,
man.
they don't kill people. They don't kill people.
That's true.
Yeah. And I mean, it would give Yamiya a reason to just pop off because
Yeah.
him and Yamiya kind of had a sort of.
Plus, he just saw William get fucked. Like,
yeah.
so Yami just stood there.
He did. He didn't.
Jack the
react.
Ripper got fucked, and then William got fucked, and he
Yeah.
was just like, bat.
Yo, he needs to figure shit out. He's like, yo, like.
He's like, yo, let me go drop a deuce real quick.
That's a 30 chapter endeavor right there.
Yep.
It's gonna be nice though. I think
Yeah.
this ending of Black Clover is gonna be nicer than My Hero at least.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not as many pump fakes, I guess. I don't know.
We'll see how like they
Hopefully.
handle like the
survives,
actual fight.
if Jack the Ripper survives, then it's on par with.
We'll see how they actually handle like the final fight by Hero though, because like we're not really getting much of that yet.
It's all been side shit.
We're like right there though.
We're right there, yeah.
He's just like finding other things to finish.
Yeah.
Like loose ends, I guess, to finish right before they have that.
I mean, he did also take like 2-week break, right?
Yeah.
For health reasons.
Yeah.
So.
What do you have next?
Vinland.
Oh, shit.
Last but not least.
End of our pod. So.
You
guys like the chapter or the episode?
I love the chapter.
It was a nice episode.
It was a nice episode.
Yeah, no, we didn't get any Thorfinn though.
That's true.
I enjoyed that though.
Yeah.
We need to spend more time with Canute.
Canute in the boot.
Yeah, and seeing how he's basically how the king is with his swordsmanship and everything. That's cool.
Yeah, he's like uses tricks and shit.
Yeah. And then you can see how it's gonna start connecting into Thorfinn's story.
Oh yeah, with
because now they're moving on Quito.
Yep.
Yeah. They're like, we're gonna take the land.
For their army.
Yeah.
So that's convenient.
So
and then we also have Leaf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The old guy.
He got to talk to Quito, and he's like, "Yo, do you have a slave
Some
that
guy that's like looking like this?
Looks just like this guy.
Yeah.
His name's Thorfinn, and like he's like a warrior and shit.
Yeah.
He's like,
that's gotta be exciting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be emotional, no?
Oh,
yeah. Like, can't wait for these guys to meet up. If they meet up, who knows?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Bug Eyes got picked up as a slave too, eh?
Yeah. Cause they showed that. Like,
yeah.
Did they name drop him?
Bug Eyes? Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Not as Bug Eyes.
Well, his name's Thorfinn.
Okay.
His name's Thorfinn. Yeah.
Yeah, they named him Thorfinn because he's like.
The thing is, like I was watching it on Netflix and there was no English subtitles.
What?
What do you mean? I watched it too on Netflix.
I don't know what was going on. There was no English subtitles, so I had to watch it.
You were just
Spanish.
sitting there like.
The thing is, because I've read it, right? So I know basically what's going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way, citado. Like,
that's crazy. Man. Yeah, no, they name drop him.
No, they don't name drop him as Bug Eyes though.
He does. He says Bug Eyes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he says that once, and then when Leaf is introducing him, he's like, "Yeah, like this is Thorfinn."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that's where Quito's like, "Oh, like that's crazy because I have a slave named Thorfinn."
I have one too.
Yeah,
It just looks just like
this
him.
name's just out of everywhere.
Everybody uses Thorfinn.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you think next episode's gonna be?
Well, Quito's away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you already know what I thought. Like the end of Core 1 was gonna be. Remember we talked about it.
11.
Yeah, so like
episode 12.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like, remember what I said? Like the last core would be like what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
So
I think it's the same thing.
You think it's gonna end off on that guy?
Slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. They'd have to. I guess.
Because Quito was away when that whole situation happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
yeah.
Like when he initially was there. Yeah. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, because when he comes back, he does his
also
fucked up shit.
I think I forgot, but Canute's scar.
Canute in the boot.
Yeah.
Thorfinn.
Is one Thorfinn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because he actually cut him there, and then people are like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "No, it's cool."
Yeah, because when he saw him over Asklad, he was like, "Oh fuck!" Like he just went into a rage and just struck him.
100%.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's the end of the pod.
Yeah. Go in the comments. Let us know if there's any theories.
One Piece was like most of that.
Yeah.
No, for sure it was. If there's any theories, or if you guys have any theories that you guys want to talk about, or let us know. Let us know what you guys thought about the chapters, episode. If you guys are reading One Piece, let us know where you guys think it's going.
Yep.
Especially with like the ending of Egghead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways this could play out.
100%.
Yep. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. Go in there in our description. We got our TikTok and our Twitter. And an Instagram coming soon. Peace.